Salutations to the living. As promised, I am here to answer your inquiries. Graanvlok asks, what is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? I know most people will expect me to allude to the late Mr. Adams and say 42, but the truth of the matter is that the answer is much more simple and elegant than that. The answer to life, the universe, and everything, is me. You see, long after the last flickering star has burnt out, I will still be here waiting. Perhaps I will finally pack up my scythe and call it a day, or perhaps I will just wait for all infinity to see what happens next. It all depends really, but I am the answer. For without death, everything would become life, and life would just keep expanding until it filled the universe. All that would exist would be a blob of living flesh that could never die or be reborn. Rather nightmarish, really. You wouldn't want to live like that, forever and ever, would you? I didn't think so. Well, you don't have to. And do you know why? It's because of me. I really am the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Okay, next question. Ragnarokbahamut asks, when are you going to take away all the politicians who are f***ing up the world? Unfortunately, this one is a little harder to answer. There are just so many of them, and they are all scheduled to conclude their lives at different times, mostly. I would have to list them all, including the ones not yet born, in order to sufficiently answer your question. Add to that, the fact that we are now at the beginning of a new tangent universe thanks to that non-bludgeoning hobo, and barely any of my records have been updated yet. I could give you the estimated dates based on my old records and keen precogative memory, but there is a good chance that these dates will be negated by unforeseen contingencies or meddling hobos. However, there are some things that do not change, and I feel that I can safely tell you that the world leader known as George
Mr. Death, sir. You're not allowed to tell them that. I believe you know who would consider that to be meddling, sir.
Oh. Right. Well, I guess that brings us to our third and final question then. B. Brucker 2 writes, well, this is strange.
What is it, Mr. Death, sir?
Oh. Nothing. It's just that, B. Brucker 2 writes, Death, are you, involved with your secretary? There's something about the way she looks at you.
Oh! Well,
Of course, it's ridiculous.
Yes, completely ridiculous. Absurd, really.
Ha ha ha, to think that someone of my standing would become involved with the staff. Only someone who had once been alive would entertain such an absurd notion.
Excuse me, did you just call me staff?
Well, yes, Mildred. You are my secretary.
Oh, I see. Well, if that's how it is, then I'll just go do something secretarian. Gather some sand. File some biographies.
Mildred.
Oh no, sir. I think you've said quite enough. Just kick up your feet and leave it all to me. Your secretary.
What was that all about? Maybe it's because Mildred was alive once. I guess I'll just never understand the living.
And another thing. You can make your own tea from now on. You always take it black. I'm through with serving it black. You won't even consider the possible merits of cream and sugar. No. You always take it black. Black like your cold dead heart. Well, if you had one. Why not have something sweet? Why not live a little?
Live. I don't even know what it means. Okay, well, I hope you found my answers at least somewhat acceptable. Feel free to contact me again, if any of you have any more inquiries for me. Just remember that there are certain things I'm not able to speak about. As Mildred reminded me earlier, specific dates of discorporealation are a matter of confidentiality. I am also not informed on why specific deaths occur, just how and when. And even this is something I'm not supposed to talk about. You should also keep in mind that I don't understand the living very well, but I would like to improve my understanding on such matters. So until next time, I hope you will have a pleasant corporeal existence.
Staff. Huh. Honestly.